right, we're going to get into a karmic situation. Third party. If you're not in a third party connection, enjoy the show because it won't be for you, but it's usually entertaining. All right. All right. Spirit, please guide and direct us with these cards today. We really need answers. Please reveal what's been hidden in the karmic third party household. What has been going on, Spirit? Where are they headed? What has been the situation? What has it been like for the last 30 days? Show us the karmic situation. Show us the karmic situation. Show it to us. Hi, Doja Cell, honey. Hi, Jay. So we have the number 29, maybe a significant number in Karmicville, but we have coming to life. All right, so we also have commitment down here. Obviously, I do feel like they're working on their commitment just to start off with. They've been trying to work on their commitment for the last 30 days. Let's read it. When you look at their life, you can see how they've grown, how things have evolved. Perhaps people have shed skin, worked on their identities, maybe created a new identity. At the very least, they've matured. They've been asking themselves, what is it they're doing here? You know, things take time. Spirit's timing is rarely in sync with anybody else's own. This card indicates that long-held dreams, wishes, are beginning to show signs of life. They must be trying to coax something along or shape it according to their desires. All right, so something has evolved. That's what this is, coming to life. It also means, and we'll reveal with the tarot, but their relationship has evolved into something else. That could be good for them. That could be bad for them. It depends on what we see for their relationship. Is it good or bad? Whatever it is, things are changing and evolving. Spirit, please guide and direct me now in Karmicville. Please show me what needs to be seen. Show me the truth. What's going on behind closed doors? Let the tarot cards reveal to the viewer the truth that's been hidden. Show us. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy at home in Karmicville is the Nine of Wands. This is defensive, guarded. It's also someone that's tired. They've been working on this relationship for a while. It's probably been a long, ongoing relationship. There's definitely signs of stress, pain, disappointment at home, frustration with one another, and there's also this defensiveness and this leave me alone, isolated kind of feeling at home. Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. So one party is toying back and forth with commitment. Commitment does come up. And this is someone saying, we could give it another try. I'm so sorry. Somebody here is saying, we can give it one more try, but you need to be responsible. You need to step it up. I need to see some evidence that you're here and you're committed and you want to stick this out. I need to see that you really want this. And this person is on the fence. They're not sure that their partner really has what it takes to be a long-term committed partner. This other person, this karmic, is thinking, should I offer a new beginning and another chance to my partner who's clearly older, stubborn? We have been evolving. We have been together for a long time. Should we take it to the next level? But there's this crazy defensiveness. Wow, King and Queen of Wands. There's this other relationship out here, Knight of Cups, where the karmic knows that their partner is definitely a third party. Their partner has another more suited partner for them. So the karmic realizes they may not be best suited for this person. And they're defensive because they're thinking there's probably somebody better for them, perfect for them. They get along great. They're more connected. And, you know, with that kind of knowledge, it's hard to accept that there's maybe somebody else better for your partner than you. And that's what this karmic is thinking about, Two of Swords. And it could be reversed. Maybe they're thinking somebody out there is better suited for them than this one. So there is this back and forth toying kind of energy. Who they're with, Ten of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a lot of energy here, a lot of people just coming in. Their partner is trying to be happy at home. So they're like, oh, what do you want for dinner? Do you want me to make something? You know, do you need help with laundry? You need help getting the kids from school? You want me to take the dogs on a walk? You know, it's like that. It's really pretty on the outside. But obviously there is some inner issues. Because then we have the King of Swords here in the upright, which is difficult, honest, blunt, factual, very unemotional. So their partner cares about children, but not necessarily about the partner. So they're like, I'm here for the dogs or the cats. I'm here for the kids. You know, I really care about them. Or I really like your mom and dad. I really like your family. I just don't know if I like you very much. And that's just the truth of it. Because this person that they're with could be an air sign with like an earth energy as well. But the person that they're with, masculine in nature, is not committed. And that is just the truth. It's a sudden shock, maybe even. That their partner is just not committed to this relationship. I think that's why commitment is coming up. Because this karmic partner is like, we've been together for a long time. And I want to give you another chance to fix things because obviously, Two of Swords, it's been a rocky road. We've been back and forth with should we be together, should we not be together? I don't know about you. I don't know about us. And there's just this, what should we do? And their partner's like, well, let's just hang in there. Let's just see what happens. And the karmic is like, okay, well, isn't that what we've been doing? Kind of winging it, kind of hanging in there? And their partner's like, yeah, but isn't that okay? Aren't we doing fine? And the karmic's just like, I don't know. Two swords. I don't know if we're doing fine. I don't know if I'm okay with hanging in there. I don't know if I want to be with someone just for the kids or the dogs or the cats or whatever. Like, I don't know if that's who I want to be committed to. I actually want someone who wants to be with me, wants to love me, wants to marry me, wants to take this forward. Maybe I want to be with someone who wants more children. Maybe I want to be with someone who wants a valid marriage. Maybe I want to be with someone that sees long term and wants to buy a house and, whatever. But in Karmicville, there's this ominous feeling of this isn't going to go anywhere further. Like it's already where it's going to be. And we either like it or we don't. But how are we going to evolve? It's all about evolution. It's like, are we fine where we're at, or do we want another status? What's the deal? Let's get a relationship oracle. Spirit, guide and direct me with these romance angels to the perfect card for this karmic third-party relationship. Reveal to us the truth about what's been going on over the last 30 days. Unrequited love. There you have it, everybody. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship alive or going. It's just not mutual. Again, someone is here for the family. The commitment to the love and the marriage and the long term in this partnership is just, it's not relevant. This is almost like those sad stories you see, like kings and queens together. And those beautiful old-fashioned movies, right? Like King Henry VIII or whatever, and it's just like, you're only here for the kids. You're only here for the heirs. You're only here for the castle and the title and your lifestyle. You're not with me because you actually love me. Maybe your dad, introduced you to me, or maybe your mom introduced me to you or whatever. And it's kind of like a setup. Oh, you should be with this person. You guys would make a great couple. I think you guys really like each other. And then you guys go along with it and you're just like, okay. It's like that. It's like an arranged relationship, except with no marriage, or if there is marriage, a lack of commitment. But there's somebody here that's like, I hate to disappoint your family. But by the way, I don't mind disappointing you. That's what's going on in Karmicville. Their partner is with them for their family, for their brother, their sister, their mom, their dad, this brother-in-law, sister-in-law, the kids, the dogs, their friends. They're not there for them. And is this karmic going to be okay with that? And that's what this karmic is kind of back and forth with in their head. Is this good enough? I mean, on the outside, this is good enough. On the outside, I have a home. I have a partner. I have a family. We can have these events. We can have these balls, if you will, metaphorically, these balls where everyone thinks, look at that awesome couple. What a fortunate family. On the inside, it's not fortunate. It's loveless. This is a loveless karmic marriage or relationship, and there's no way to kind of beat around the bush on that one. I don't think this karmic is happy. And as far as the person that they're with, are they happy? No. King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Everyone's just sitting here, literally just sitting here, watching the years go by. Bottom of the deck is let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And to me, that is let this karmic relationship evolve naturally. Why are you trying to control it with the Emperor? Who here is just trying to sit there and hang on for dear life? For what reason? Because they want to control the kids, the dogs, the family, the house. That's what we're doing here. Let's get a tarot oracle. This is from the Cozy Witch tarot deck, if you are wondering what it is. Show us karmic, Bill, please. Show us the last 30 days. So here we have flowers in the reverse, which is Six of Cups in the reverse. Followed by the Cozy Witch, the Fool in the reverse. So the Six of Cups reversed, it says, oh, you haven't been very considerate, have you? This card says you shouldn't beg. You should be kind to yourself, and the people you're with should appreciate you and love you enough. Remember, you are enough. You have always been enough. You will always be enough. So the overall energy in the last 30 days is I'm not enough for you to keep you happy. I'm obviously not enough for you to want me. I'm not enough. And if it's not the karmic third party, it could be the partner they're with. But someone, and maybe both of them, just feel like I'm not what you really want. So why are we still here together? And we already know the answer to that. We're here together, again, beating around the bush, because the kids, the family, the dogs, that's why we're here. And maybe even just the home, just the house. I'm here because it's financially easier to be here. So in reverse, what's stopping you from living your life that you've always wanted? And this is a question to them. What is stopping them from living the life they really want? They're stressed out about what's going wrong. Nothing's going right. And they haven't seen what else is out there. That's what I'm feeling with this Fool card in reverse. It's like they're not taking a risk to leave the house, to start another relationship, to date, to move, to just get out of this funk, to see what else is actually out there. Everyone's just copacetic with their little lifestyle, and it's boring, and it's like predictable, and it's like you go to work, you come home, we cook, we clean, we do it all over again tomorrow. You come home, we cook, we clean, we deal with the dogs, the kids, we do it all again. Every year with the Ace of Pentacles, we celebrate Christmas, we celebrate Thanksgiving. We don't have our own traditions. We go off to our family's houses. We don't create our own. And we're just doing this on repeat every year. And it's rinse, wash, or rinse, lather. I don't know what I'm saying right. Lather, wash, rinse, repeat. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's just a cycle, and it's old, and it's boring, and it's, yeah. Have I seen worse third-party situations? Yeah. This is more of your run-of-the-mill, mundane, boring relationships. This is just, there's nothing exciting. There's no crazy drama. There's none of that. This is just a normal family, a normal situation. So if you're looking for the drama, it's just not here. This is just very, very go easy, mundane. But let's go ahead and check on their inner voice. What is going on in Karmicville with their inner voice? What is their mind telling them? Spirit, what is happening in their mind? We have regrets. I regretted it the second I saw pain in your eyes. So they live on a daily basis, maybe even regretting being with each other, regretting making children with each other, regretting buying a home, regretting moving in, regretting. And that's kind of like the overall underall energy. We also have, I just wanted to escape. So my mind was altered. I feel like they got together at a time when nothing was going right, and they just kind of landed in a relationship that helped them escape a financial burden. I definitely feel that way with the King of Pentacles in reverse. This relationship started out with, you know what, it's more convenient and affordable that we live together. I mean, we see each other every day anyways. You come over all the time. Let's take it to the next evolutionary level. Let's move in. Let's save money. Let's do that. And there was this like big talk. And it happened. They finally see in their shadow work that it wasn't love that brought them together. It was convenience. It was also family. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. How did this person that they're with actually feel about them from the beginning, though? What were their actual feelings? Was it love in the beginning? Or just was it never any love? Let's see. Spirit, what was it in the beginning? When they first met, what did this relationship look like? We have shadows again. We have lurking in the shadows. Lurking in the shadows. So this is hidden. This is very much like the moon card. So a lot of secrets. And then we have this choosing the right path for us. So in the beginning, this person over here thought it was the best path for them to take forward. For them, meaning their kids, themselves, their animals. Excuse me. Whatever. That person was going through a dark night of the soul. So this person was like, I'm having a really rough time in life. They met them and they just thought, wow, this is the right direction for me. They have a nice house, or they have a nice family, or it's brand new. They don't know my shadows. They don't know my secrets. This person, this karmic, doesn't know who I really am. I haven't revealed myself. So they were hiding in plain sight. They were hiding. And, oh, geez, yeah, they just were not revealing themselves to the karmic. And what was the karmic's feelings when they first started out? I'm so sorry, these allergies. I am so sorry. God dang it. What was the karmic's feelings when this first began? How did it start out for the karmic? The past is in the past. Don't look back. Struggling to overcome self-imposed beliefs. Back to the good old days. We have stepping out of my comfort zone in the forefront. Look at all this past. We have beliefs, good old times, and the past in the past. Don't look back. 1 minute, we're looking back. We're looking at the good old times, and then we're like, nope, we're not going to look at the past. But there was struggling and overcoming imposed beliefs. Imposed meaning it wasn't of their own belief. It was like imposed upon them. This karmic started out the relationship while this person was dealing with another person. And the karmic was the new shiny toy on the shelf. The shiny toy that had no idea what was really lurking in the shadows. And this karmic didn't want to believe what was told to them. They were struggling to overcome what you told them or what family had told them about this person. They're like, nope, I don't want to believe it. You know why? Because that was his past. That was who he was. That was who he was with. I'm not that person. This person's going to get with me and they're going to forget about the past person. And this was them stepping out of their comfort zone because they really didn't feel comfortable being in this relationship, but they did anyways. And now they're sitting in a love drought. Okay? Because there wasn't much love to start with. I'm so sorry. God, I know it sounds awful on camera. It's probably louder than it really is because of the microphone. I'm so sorry. I tried to do it a little bit further away, but I'm so sorry. Anyways, am I sticking to the story? Do you feel like, yes, this is my situation? To get everyone caught up, we're 27 minutes in. This karmic third-party connection has evolved. It's been a lot of years, whatever that number is. The karmic is thinking about giving it another year, like giving it another chance, hoping that commitment follows and that they can be happy. But the person that the karmic is with is really not committed. There's somebody else, King and Queen of Wands, that they're seeing that's more suited for them. Or the karmic might be seeing someone else that is more suited for them. However, the third-party karmic is scared to step out and really put themselves out there. So there's some fear kind of keeping this whole thing restricted. There's also other family members or children that are involved that might be influencing why this third-party connection still exists. This third-party connection is boring. There's nothing exciting about it. There's no major drama. It's just a couple that is unhappy. They're taking the action to keep it going without the love. We did pull the unrequited card. That represents what kind of a connection they have. And it's not good. It's not at all good. It's not terrible, but there it is. We have someone that doesn't want to let go of control. They want to kind of not let this evolve naturally. They're trying to, very honestly, just force this relationship to stick, even though it's not really sticking. So now that's where we're at so far. And I am now asking about you. or this other third party that's not living with them. If that's not you, then maybe you're the karmic, or I don't know what your situation is. But we're now going to be asking questions about the person outside of this relationship that is still involved. So what is the status of that relationship, Spirit? Show us with the cards how this person feels about their connection. What kind of future they think they might have. So we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So we have someone very scared and very weary about this third-party connection altogether. They feel like, I better not mess with them. I'm playing with fire. And then we have separation. Time apart between them is on the horizon. So this is probably you and that partner. Let's just keep it real. You guys are separated and you're just like, I'm not okay because I'm watching how toxic this whole situation is. And that makes you feel obviously extremely nervous and uncomfortable. What has the third party that's outside of the home or the marriage look like? What's been going on for them? Pretty soon we're going to get a future forecast as well. What's the evolution of this whole thing? But right now we're just getting the details of what's going on. So it's over. This other third party is like, I don't want to be with this toxic person. I see the red flags. I see the problems. I don't want a relationship like that. But that other person is fighting to be with them in some sense. They keep coming back and forth. So this other third party, someone's trying to end it and say, no, you're happy in Karmicville. You've got your family. You're together. You keep saying you're going to leave, but you never leave. You keep saying, all the time, this is 5 of Wands. Let's just say it's May. You keep saying in May, you're going to leave. It's over. But then another year passes. And you've been saying this for years, 5 years, 6 years, whatever. You've been saying that it's over and you're going to leave and you're not happy, that all you guys do is fight. If that's the truth and all you guys are doing is fighting, then why do you keep staying together? And their answer is, it's for the money. It's for the money and it's for the kids or the dogs. Again, they're throwing that out there and telling this other partner that wants to end things, wait a minute, don't go, 5 of Wands. I still want to talk to you. I still want to see you. I still want to be with you. I miss you, 6 of Cups. I miss you. I love you. I want to build something with you. And this person's like, but you already have a whole family. And they're like, no, you're my family. You're the person I want kids with. Or maybe you're the person I already have a kid with. But you're the person I want to build a life with. Well, if that's true, why are you still here? And they go back around with this world card. It's like cycles. They go back around to money. I don't have the funds to leave. If I did, I would have broke my lease. If I had the money, I would be living on my own somewhere else already. I am only with them because of the money or the kids. Like, I have to be there for them. If they don't see me every day, they need me. They need me to pick them up from school. They need me to take the dogs outside every time I come to and from work. They need me to keep up with the house and the chores. They can't do it without me. And this person's like, what about me? Do you think I want a life waiting on hold for you to just sit in a relationship that you're obviously not happy in, to just let it go on and keep evolving year after year? And this person's like, it's too much of a burden. I'm trying I'm trying to let it go. I'm trying to get rid of it. And I am. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave very soon. And that's why he's carrying the 10 of Wands. He's like, I'm going to go from a 5 to a 10. I'm going through problems and I'm going to leave this relationship. Give me at least 5 to 10 weeks. I'm going to be out of here. Give me till May, the end of May, or the beginning of June. I'm going to be out of here. Again, because it's unrequited. They're not happy. This person keeps telling the other third party outside of the home they still love them. This is the past person that the karmic knew about from the beginning. The karmic didn't pay attention to the red flags. The karmic didn't listen when someone told them, hey, I'm still in the picture. The karmic kind of put themselves in the picture. And even if they didn't intentionally from the beginning step into a third party situation, there was a time where the karmic knew this is a third party situation and they decided to stay. And now we're spilling the tea. Hello, Diamond Girl. Welcome. So what does the karmic say whenever they argue, whenever they discuss this? Because this is the elephant in the room. There is a third party that is separated from their partner. They're not together, but they are back and forth, in and out, and they've got some kind of bond as well, because there's some kind of solid evidence that they are still connected. This could be through children. We have 2 cards of children and actually 3 cards of children. Children could be involved with this other third party, but they have history. And this other third party, by the way, has known this person for over a decade. So it's past a decade that they've known this person. This is that person from the past. They're no longer with them, but they're still talking to them and seeing them. So what's going on with the karmic? Does this ever come up? Do they fight about this? Do they talk about it? What's going on? Please show me. We have the Magician in the reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. 2 bonus cards. They're all reversed. I feel like these don't need to be reversed, though. So we have the 3 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles upright as well. So Earth, 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 Earth. This is very Virgo. Very Virgo. And then we've even got the 3 of Pentacles, super earthy, super Virgo. This karmic, who most likely is an earth sign, mixed with fire. Could be Earth and Leo or Earth and Aries. But this karmic is like, hey, if you want to go with them, go. Why don't you move in with them? Why don't you ask if they want to move you in with them? Why don't you move out? Why don't you go be with them? And the partner, of course, is like, don't do that. I can't. That's not going to work out. And even if I do, you're going to be mad. And the karmic's like, no, go. Go be with that person. And they're like, listen, no, I don't want to burden them. I don't want to start drama with them. You're never going to let me go anyways. Even if I go, you're going to keep popping up, stalking me, going crazy, following me, calling me. You're never going to let me go. So there's this kind of obsession. And they're worried that if I do leave, you're still going to be obsessed. You're never just going to let me go. And the karmic is like, no, I think you should. I think you should go. You're not committed to me anyways. We're not married. Go on, move in with that other person. They're single. You still care about them. You want to see them, right? Go talk to them. Go be with them. But there's some kind of like denial. And it's like, there is nobody else. Why are you bringing them up? Why are you throwing it in my face? And the karmic is like, oh, I know they're here. I know you're talking to them. 3 of Swords. You have cheated on me. You have lied to me. You've been unfaithful. I know it, Page of Pentacles. Perhaps you have a son with this woman or this man. Perhaps you have a life. But I know you are talking to them. I know you see them. I know you're sleeping with them. I know you've got something going on with them. So the karmic is definitely throwing the other person in their face. And they're saying if it's all about money, go. I don't want you to just be here for money. I don't want you to just stay here because it's convenient. If that's what you care about, I want you to go. Why don't you go move in with them? What does this person say in response? Because this karmic is putting the offer on the table. Go be with a third party. Let's break up. Let's separate. Let's destroy this. I don't want to be with you anymore, Queen of Pentacles. You're not committed to me. I'm not committed to you. I don't want to keep dragging this on. So it's very controlling. It's like, get out. Go do this. Go do that. Still controlling them even after a breakup. So this karmic is like, I'm still controlling you. Even if you left me, I'm going to tell you where to live, who to speak to, and what to do. Very controlling demeanor. What does this person want to say, or what does this person over here say in response to the karmic telling them, get out? Let's use another deck for better clarification. What does this person say in response, Spirit? Wow, this is, okay, this is crazy. You want to know why it's crazy? I got the moon, okay? 6 of Cups in reverse. I got the moon, and what's crazy, over here on the other deck, I stopped shuffling. The bottom was the moon. So that's just insane. Like, there's a reason I grabbed this deck and we got 2 moons. And for me, that's, again, still shadows, still lurking, still quiet, still keeping secrets. And it's also about denial. So this person is denying to the karmic completely that there is anything going on with this person. But that's a lie. They're saying, I'm not reconnecting with this person from the past. I'm not seeing her. I'm not talking to her. And the karmic is like, are you really thinking I'm stupid that I don't know that you talk on the phone or you see this person? I know you see them. I know you're in communication. And this other person's like, no, I'm not. I don't love them anymore. I don't even want them anymore. It's over. I never wanted them. I never cared in the first place. And they're just lying. The truth is they could care less about the karmic. But they're keeping their mouth shut and they're just ignoring them. And there's some kind of silent treatment because they don't want to lie. That's hilarious. Judgment. 10 of Cups. This person would rather give the silent treatment than start talking about it and lying. They don't want to lie anymore. And they're tired of this going around and around. And they're at the point where if you believe that, fine. If you think I'm still seeing that person, fine. I don't give a F-U-C-K. But I'm not. It's all lies and deception. Looks are deceiving. And with the moon card, they're being super deceptive. 44 minutes on the clock when that happened. I'm sorry, but this guy, this girl, whoever this is, they're not ever going to own up or tell the truth about what's really going on. They want to create an illusion. When the moon card shows up, especially twice, there is a warning that don't trust everything you see and don't trust everything you hear. If something feels off, if something doesn't feel right, if you sense it in your gut, then it's definitely happening, and you should trust that. And it's the illusion that someone creates by saying something's not there when it is. Or even if something's there, they're saying it's not there. Like, you know what I mean? It's just this illusion. And I think the karmic wants to trust their gut. I do feel there is an unclear way forward where the karmic says, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. And we do see the hanged man. Where was the hanged man? Maybe it wasn't in this deck. Okay. The hanged man is, well, lover's card. I don't know. I saw it. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought I saw it. Well, okay, lover's death. Yeah, this relationship's not going well. But there is this limbo. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go forward. This is about seeing things that aren't really there. This is about imagining things. Being blind to their own intuition. Discovering who or what's been working against you behind the scenes. So this karmic knows there's somebody behind the scenes. And they know who it is. They may not have facts. They may not have proof. But their intuition is like, I know you've been seeing them. Stop lying. And this other person is just in complete denial. Nope, deny, deny, deny. Six of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Cups energy all here. That's also very loud. And it's really about not remembering the past the way it actually happened. There's everyone here in the third party denying that it's as bad as it actually is. And that what really happened didn't happen. It is bringing up things that people would rather forget. Remember, the karmic is like the past is in the past. They'd rather forget, but it's still there. You cannot defeat that. It's lingering. Why? Because this other third party has been around. They've been around. And yes, they're paying attention to red flags. Yes, they're separated right now over the past month from this person, but it doesn't mean they haven't been back and forth for 10 years. And that's a fact. So it doesn't matter what's going on right now in the past 30 days. The past still sits here. We've got a lot of Four Cup action. This is just flat out unrequited. There is no mutual love here in Karmicville. And there's just something that they can't let go of because it's been lingering in their relationship for years. Let's talk about what they can't let go of. Let's see, what deck am I going to pull? Well, we'll use the Epiphany cards. What is it they cannot let go of, Spirit? What is it they can't let go of? They can't let go of a love drought. They can't let go of these scars and wounds that run deep. and they can't let go of a web of lies. And again, we've got Six of Cup action, reminiscing on past precious moments. So they're trying to hang on to the past, whatever good parts of their relationship they had a long time ago. This may have been when they first met, when they first started dating, when they were having sex, making love, whatever. It's like, I want to hang on to that, not the truth, which is right here. You don't love me. You're not faithful to me. There is a third party. You keep lying about it. And it is what it is. And these painful scars and wounds, 3 of Swords, they run deep. Period. And it's like, I don't think we can ever get over this. And this person over here is like, you keep bringing it up. And they're like, well, I keep bringing it up because I know it's still happening. I know you're still Six of Cupping this person. I know you're still reuniting and seeing them. I know that you never let them go. I know that you're still in connection with them. I know that your bond with this person is deep. And it doesn't matter how much you want to illusion myself into believing that they don't exist, that you're not seeing them, that you don't care about them. I know you do with the Moon card. I feel it. I know they're in your life. I know you talk to them. I know you fool around with them. I know you see them. I know it's not picture perfect. I know you're not obviously living some great relationship with them because you're here with me. But I also not in illusion in believing we're in a picture perfect relationship, because we're not. Because we're in a love drought. Because we're not always having sex. Because we're not always sleeping together in the same room. Because we're not always together. Because when holidays pop up, where are you? On the phone with me, checking on me, texting me? Why? Because you're guilty? You're guilty that you're talking and texting to them as well? So you want to make sure I'm not messing around, I'm not off with someone else? That's guilt, not love, not affection, not missing you. It's what are you doing? Because I know what I'm doing. It's also, where are you at? Because I don't want to get busted. And the dogs are barking because that is an omen. That's the needle on the head. They call and text the karmic third party so often because they want to keep tabs on where they're at so they don't get caught talking and seeing this other person. And that's the illusion. Oh, but they love me. They call me all the time. They're always texting me. They're always calling me, FaceTiming me. Where am I? It's Thanksgiving and I'm with my family and they're calling me and saying hi to everyone. No, they're making sure that this karmic is still at their parents'. They're making sure they're still another city away or on the highway or driving or somewhere else. They want to make sure they know where they're at so they're not going to get busted. So they can do what they do at home. So they can invite who they want over. So they could talk to who they want to talk to. So they can go where they want to go. And that's just an honest fact. But this karmic is a little bit in disbelief because they've told themselves for many years, but they call me all the time. They're always checking up on me, and they've, in their illusion, believed that was love. That was obsession. That was desire. But really, 4 cups twice, love drought twice, unrequited love? Oh no. This is the illusion. So that's what the karmic's dealing with. Now, what does this person actually feel for the third party they're denying and separated from? Spirit, what does this person actually feel for the outsider? You are my lifeline. I can't lose you. Aw. You are my lifeline, which means like, I'm never going to let you go. Okay, this person is like, I'm never going to let this outsider go. I'm not. I need them. I need to feel their body. I need to hear their voice. I need to text them. I need to see them. I can't imagine my life without them in it. Ready to take control and lead. Ready to surrender. So this person, look at that, ready, ready. This person's actually ready to just let this other situation go. And they're telling the outsider they're separated from, hey, it's almost over. I really mean it this time. I just need a few weeks. I need whatever, and I'm coming. I'm out of the situation. Bottom of the deck, hearts that speak the same language. And we saw that earlier with the King and Queen of Wands. They are perfect for each other. This other connection, obviously it's not perfect. They're just dealing with mastering a karmic lesson. That's the only reason they're here. And that's the only reason they're not together. It's that. All right. So how does the outsider feel about them? How does this outsider feel about the third party situation and the person that won't let them go? Fairy tales do exist. We are divine counterparts. The truth will set you free. Wow. Healing from heartbreak. This other person is like Three of Swordsing it too. It kills them that there's a third party connection. It just kills them. They hate it. That's why they're separating. That's why they're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. Why don't you just call for your son? Why don't you just call for your daughter? Why don't you just take care of your responsibilities? Why are you still contacting me? Why do you want to kiss me? Why do you want to hang out with me? Why do you want to hold me? Why do you want to text me every day? Why do you want to reach out? Why do you want to ask how I'm doing? Why do you want to exchange pictures and talk about the past? Why do you say you miss me? Why do you care? And the other person is like, because I love you. But they won't say it, but that's why. And so now this outsider's like, maybe fairy tales do exist. Maybe if this person just admits they love me, admits they want this, admits they were wrong, we can be back together because we're divine counterparts. We're soulmates. We're twin flames. That's how this other person feels. But they're still healing from the heartbreak. Now, what is the truth? Spirit, what is the truth about this karmic lesson? Let's get two cards. What is the truth about this person in... Kylo! What is the truth about the third party with this person? And then we'll get one for the other. What is the truth? And what is the truth about the outsider and their person? Or the person dealing with the outsider. What is the truth there? Justice. In the upright, bottom of the deck is 10 of Swords. It feels like a curse. Hurt people, and hurt witches. So the truth overall, bottom line between the both of them is a bunch of unhealed, painful, hurting people tend to get themselves entangled in these third-party messes because everyone's hurt. Everyone's hurt. Everyone's feeling defeated. This is the patient witch, the hanged man. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. In the reverse. So let's start with the truth about Karmicville, who's stuck in a hanged man position. It says, how do these people deal with the stubbornness? Because the truth about their third-party situation with the karmic, how do I put this, is stubbornness isn't cute. As much as the third-party karmic and this person may want to control the outcome of their relationship, the more they try to make this relationship work, the more resistance they're going to face. And all they've been doing is taking a long nap, hoping things are going to sort themselves out. Really just hoping that time is going to solve the problem. Is it? No. Time surely's not going to heal this. So that's the truth of it. They're just sitting around. Literally, they're just sitting and waiting around. Buying time. For what reason? I don't know. Well, and maybe it's just going to get better on its own. Maybe the older he gets or the older she gets, they'll be better. I'll like them more. Maybe I'll grow to love them. That's not love. It's mutual respect. It's co-living, coexisting. It's partnering up for that commitment, yeah. You help me, I help you. You pay for that half, I'll pay for the other half. I'm sorry, but Karmicville is really just a bunch of BS. And they're just roommates. They're glorified roommates. Which means they get a little action sometimes. They get to take pictures and tell everyone, we're together. It's glorified, but it's just roommates. There's no mutual attraction. There's no mutual love. And yeah, maybe it feels good sometimes. But overall, it's a very unhappy, miserable existence. It's not a real relationship. And they may like to pretend like it is. With the moon. Just an illusion. It's not real. And they are living a fake life. That's the truth. It's just fake. And they're not even experiencing a real, solid, marital commitment. They're not even experiencing what a real family would experience. They're not experiencing real holidays and traditions. They're not this person's everything. This person, they're not into the karmic. They're not even that attracted to the karmic. And it's certainly not enough to keep them occupied, to keep them interested. And be it there a lack of love or a lack of attraction or a combination of the both, but that person is still into somebody else. Period. and they're not going to let them go. That's their lifeline. So that's the truth about the karmic third party. But let's talk about the truth for the outsider, this person who's hanging on to their lifeline, who won't let them go. Because the truth is, that's a miserable existence too. That's, you won't commit to me, but you won't let me go. You won't be with me, but you want to stay in my energy. You want to live with them, but you want to see me for the fun times. You want to play house with them, but you actually have a real family with me, or a real situation with me. Make it make sense. And so they're like, red flags, I don't want this. I want to separate from you. But this person is like, I'm not going to let you go that easy. Maybe that's that baby's daddy. Maybe it's that baby's mama, whatever. It's like, I'm not going to let you go. We still have a connection. Solid, Ten of Pentacles. So in a sense, that outsider feels stuck. They feel stuck too. And they're like, I'm trying to get away, but they keep coming back. What's that one song by, I think it's Fantasia or somebody. It's like, every time I try to leave, you keep calling me back, and I can't keep you in my life. Every time I try to leave, you keep calling me back. I don't know. Oh, it's, I'm trying to move on with my life. So yeah, this person, this outsider's like, I'm trying to move on with my life, but you keep calling me back. You're not letting me go. And it's not fair because you're over here in Karmicville, living out your karmic lesson. How is that? Make it make sense. So the other relationship, what they feel, very Libra, is justice. I'm sick of this and you're back and forth. Stick to your truth and everything will be just fine. And then over here we have the truth will set you free. So the outsider is trying to get this person to admit how they really feel about them, which is, I know you still love me, admit it. But this person hasn't admitted to them that they still love them. But they're pushing them to face the truth. And that person is almost ready to surrender. It says ready to surrender. And what was the other one? Ready to lead and take control. So yeah, this outsider is like helping them evolve, helping them grow so they can own up to their own mistakes and own up to how they really feel and the truth of it. Anyways, let's read it. Once someone has made a mistake of telling lies and telling this for a judge something that wasn't feasible, and telling her for her to practice both the law and the craft. So naturally, she took it as a challenge to choose to do both in a serious tone. She tells you, be honest with others. It's extremely important. But being honest with yourself is just as important. As long as you've been doing both, you have nothing to worry about. You will be treated the same, and the same fairness reflected in your actions. If you pull this card, and personal justice is what you're seeking, then you can sleep soundly knowing that everything will likely rule in your favor, and she delivers with a reassuring wink your way. So this third-party outsider, I'm sorry, is winning. They're winning. They're winning because they're real. They're winning because they're honest. My intuition says this outsider has told the karmic in the past what was really going on. But that karmic did not want to believe the honest truth about this third party who was just being completely blunt and honest. saying, hey, listen, your man, your woman, the person you think you're with, has not been faithful to you. The person you think is into you and it's going somewhere, they've been sleeping with me. They've been over here at my house. They've been contacting me. They've been leading me on. I just discovered you. I found you through social media, or I found you through his phone, or I found you through some other means. He's been keeping secrets, the moon, or she's been keeping secrets. There's an illusion. I discovered the secrets. I found you. I had to hunt you down. So this is the truth. And by the way, we already have a Ten of Pentacles. We already have a history. We already have a past. Or we already have a connection that can't be broken. We have a bond. So I'm trying to deal with this person. I'm trying to make them be better. I'm trying to help them own up to their own stuff. I'm trying to help this person man up or woman up, or I'm trying to make this person take responsibility. And you're getting in the way. You're coming over here coddling, suppressing this person, releasing them from their responsibilities, from their path, from their karma. You're taking them off the hook. And instead of the karmic realizing, oh, I didn't realize I was stepping in a pile of shit, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I was walking into a whole prepackaged situation. Let me see myself out. Let me pull myself away. Let me have this argument and end things. No, the karmic didn't do that. The karmic stood up in straight denial. Oh no, he's done with you. The past is in the past. He's not looking back. He doesn't want you. He wants me. That's why he chooses to be with me. That's why I'm the one at his kid's birthday party. That's why I'm the one at Christmas dinner. That's why I'm the one with his family. That's why I'm the one in his apartment with an apartment key. That's why I'm the one that he chooses to see every night. I'm that person. He chooses me, not you. You're lying. He wasn't even with you the other night. He wasn't even with you the other day at all. You're lying. This was all the past. And this person's like, do you really think I'm a liar? You really think I'm the one that's going to come up and just, find you out of nowhere? Get mad, get jealous, get upset? For what? I'm trying to deal with my own problems. I've been here. You walked in on the scene. They didn't give this person any credit. And the person that's in the middle of them got mad at this person for being honest to the karmic. And that person said, you ruined it for me. You're destroying my life. They went off on them. They blamed them for their infidelity. They blamed them for their problems. It's almost like, hey, what are you doing on my phone? Oh, I discovered you're cheating. You're lying. No, you had no business on my phone. Look what you did. You're causing problems. It's your fault. Instead of addressing the actual truth that there is a lie going on. It's a distraction from what's actually going on. So they put blame on this person. And that's why it's been back and forth, 5 of Wands. This other person has been nothing but a struggle. They've been seriously struggling back and forth with this person. Why? Because they have something going on with the 10 of Pentacles, be it marriage, kids, a home, family, a past, whatever. They've got something going on that they can't just drop. And so they've been back and forth. Anyways, this middleman or this middle woman has been causing nothing but 10 of Swords for themselves and for the other 2 people. And it's unfair. It says, the bottle in the witch's hands reads curse. Who would ever do such a thing? Let alone be petty enough to send it to her. If they have her address, then it's obviously someone close to her. Or someone gave her address to somebody else, and it's betrayal. It stings. Someone here might feel like they've been stabbed in the back. After putting all their trust into someone or something, though it may be difficult to see, it's better that you know the truth now. Because if it goes on any longer, the inevitable floor will fall out, and it's going to hurt so much more worse. So let this painful situation end. The sun will rise tomorrow, and it's worth it. One day you're going to look back and wonder why you ever cried a single tear over this man or woman in the first place. I think the big karmic lesson is hanging on to someone that's red flags and lying the entire time. The karmic lesson is believing something when it's the truth. The karmic lesson is not falling for the moon's illusions and their BS. Not getting your emotions so heavily involved based on materialism, based on a house, clothes, cars, money, kids, dogs, cats, and actually look at your life. I know betrayal hurts, and both parties here have been hurt. We've got this lady over here and this lady over here. We've got one lady over here who's been strung along, lied to, used for money, for sex, for a house, for a car, for kids, for a lifestyle, for a picturesque little rainbow happy family. Used. And used to get off the hook. So this other person doesn't have to pay child support or go to jail or face some kind of responsibility. Or just man up and honor the family. So this person just really was being used to evade their own crap. So I feel bad for them because they were used also. But the pity stops when they were told. Because they were told the truth. And they chose not to believe it. That's when the fun stops. So they also have to take responsibility that they had a part to play in their own karmic lesson because they didn't heed red flags when they had them. And what if the shoe was on the other foot? What if they were the ones with a child left behind? What if they were the ones that just wanted someone to stand up and take responsibility? What if they were the ones that were left high and dry out of a commitment and a promise? 10 of Pentacles. What if they were the ones left seeking justice? How would that feel for them to deal with who they've been? The mouthpiece, the insulter, the invader, the instigator. Because they played a role in hurting Three of Swords. Kylo, no! This other person, they played a big role. And they continued to let it spiral. And that's why this person lost love and affection for this individual. Because they saw how ugly they were on the inside. How hateful. They saw how selfish. They saw how materialistic they were. And they just lost feelings. So they hurt themselves and shot themselves in the foot. And how sad for this other person to be dragged through the mud, through drama, 5 of Wands, dealing with a lashback from the third party, karmic, and dealing from a lashback from the person they were in a commitment with that did them dirty, 3 of Swords. They're healing from heartbreak. They're still working on it. It's been a road. It's been a difficult road for that person. And they've been so strong to separate themselves. And it's back and forth. It's not a constant separation, but they do separate when they get sick of it. Like, they keep pushing and pushing for justice and the truth. They keep pushing this person to do right. And whenever that person chooses not to do right because this person's coddling, they pull away. So I feel bad for them because they've been lied to. They've been deceived. It's not easy on either side. And the person in the middle, well, let's see the truth about that person. Spirit, what is the truth? Show us the truth, please, about this Emperor, this King of Pentacles in reverse, this King of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Page of Wands in reverse. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it will be effortless. And then we have, 2 cards, both in reverse. We have 6 of Swords. All aboard, witch. It's time to write a new chapter. Obviously, that's in reverse. And then we have the 2 of Wands. Your decisions decide your future. Nothing else. And look at the 2 flames. I think the person in the middle has feelings for 2 people. And the truth is, doesn't want to let either of them go. Now, the truth is this person has more feelings of love for this other person. Probably because they're truthful. They have self-respect. And they're kind of running away from them. They're pulling away from them. So this person naturally has feelings more for them. And the other person that they're with, that they do have feelings for, it's just more of a comfort. They're settling. And it's comfortable. And I just feel like they don't want to mess up any of them. They want to keep their comfort. They want to keep the house, the kids, the dogs, the 9-to-5 schedule, the holidays. They want to keep that however it's been going. And they'll keep it for however long they can because it's comfortable. And it's maybe financially feasible. This other partner made it real easy on them. They may have paid their child support for them. They may have paid their car payments for them. They may pay half of the bills when they can't. I'm sorry. Can you check the dryer? It's shaking and I don't want it to break. Sorry, guys, the dryer was acting crazy. That's a sign, right? It's out of control. The dogs are barking. The dryer's shaking. There's red flags over there. There's just red flags. And it's like, no, right? It's just no. But then the way they feel about the other party is just like, I need them. They're my lifeline. They're my past. They're my present. They're my soulmate. They're my comfort too, in a sense, spiritually. And they're also attracted to them like a moth to a flame. They can't let this other person go. There's a strange connection. Clearly, they can't move on. Six of Swords in the reverse. Clearly, they can't make up their mind. Two of Wands in reverse. So let's read that. The Six of Swords in reverse says, a new adventure has been calling, but you're scared to go. You can't imagine parting with all the things that speak to the old you. You want so badly to leave this third-party karmic behind in the first place. But change can't happen if you're not willing to let it go, lovey. So this is where this person is at. The one in the middle is like, I want change. I want a new life, but I can't let any of them go. I can't let my past go. I feel stuck. I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. They're scared. And the Two of Wands in reverse is they know exactly what kind of future they want, but they don't know how to get from this point to this point. So point A to point B. It's best to just pick an action, any action, to see how far it's going to take them. It says, pull another card out of the deck and see what first step is going to be happening. See what card comes out.
Washer has 37 minutes left.
Thank you. What is bouncing around in there?
Me?
Oh, no, in the dryer, honey.
Oh, I don't know.
It was shaking up, and I don't know if your uncle or aunt put shoes.
Probably on spin cycle.
No, it doesn't do that. It could be shoes or something big. Can you check what's in there? Because I might have to take it out. Okay. That's how nice my teenager is to me sometimes. So nice. Anyways. Okay, what is their next step? Spirit, what is the next step? Show us the future. The person in the middle. All right, we have a reversal. What the heck? Dang, they're not all reversed. Okay, just gonna take it. We have another reversal here, and this is King of Pentacles. So this is them, but it's in reverse. And this is the shop. Thanks for supporting our local witches. True success isn't about money, it's about happiness too. So part of the reason they don't leave is because it's about money. But true happiness isn't about money. All right, so I think they're scared. They just don't have enough money to get out of the situation. So when you get the King of Pentacles reversed, it says, though this person is successful at heart, they may be using their status in self-serving ways, giving only when it benefits them, or only to make it seem like they're a good person. Oh, geez. Oh, that's not good, guys. This person is only going to take another step if it benefits them financially or it makes them look like the good guy. Sorry. It says actively avoid being this kind of person. Like they need to stop being this kind of person. They need to avoid dealing with this person if possible. But this is them. This is them, guys. There's no... That's like the end of it. They only will move if it financially benefits. I'm sorry. They will only move if it benefits them. They are only, unfortunately, with the karmic for financial reasons, period. And for the reason it makes him look like a good guy with the family by being there. That's the only reason they're there, for looks and money. And I don't mean looks as attraction. I mean the way it looks for them to be there. Like their next step, I don't know, bottom of the deck, the broom, 13, death in reverse. And it says, tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. But it's in reverse, which is crazy. This is the next step. I'm sorry, you know, take it how you want. This card here in reverse says this. The person in the middle's refusal to let go doesn't delay the inevitable end or certain death of a relationship or situation. It just causes them to stand around awkwardly until it ends on its own. So that is that original hanged man in reverse, the fool in reverse, right? They haven't been ready to take the leap. Life is short, so be mindful of how you spend your time with others. Oh, that's so sad. My God, guys, what the hell? I'm going to give it to you straight, like a shot of tequila. Are you ready? Are you ready for the truth? Like, you already know. But honestly, the person in the middle isn't going to do SHIT. They're not doing sugar, honey, iced tea. They're not doing anything. Sorry, they're not. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to take those actions unless there's some freaking carrot that says, hey, there's a lot of money sitting over here. Come to this new job, come to this new house, come to this new shiny relationship that can provide more. Sorry, it is what it is. Or it makes him look like a good guy and they can end this relationship amicably and the whole family doesn't hate them. Meaning the father-in-law, the mother-in-law, the brother-in-law, the sister-in-law, the friend groups, the children. If they're able to leave and everyone go, oh, what a nice guy. We hate to see you go. We'll always be here for you. Keep in contact. Like they don't want to go unless it's a little bit narcissistic. And maybe that's the red flags for this other outsider. They're like, I see your narcissistic red flags. I know you're my counterpart. I know you're my soulmate. I know I love you, but it's twisted. And I know that we have this deep connection, but I don't want to be with you because you're twisted. What a triangle. What a mess. So yeah, this outsider wants to go. The outsider wants to move on and step away, but the middleman is not letting them completely go. What are the actions for the karmic third party? We're going to put that right here. What is the future action for the karmic third party spirit? Show me the future, please. Because they have to deal with this person not going anywhere, not budging, not leaving their comfort zone. This King of Pentacles in reverse is waiting for the karmic to make a move and take the lead, or the other person, the outsider, to do it. But mostly it lies on the karmic third party. Are they willing to sit in Karmicville in a 4 cups forever and just be used, abused, unappreciated, and unloved, and not in a relationship where that person is literally attracted to them or wants them? Like, are they willing to sit in that disgusting relationship? What are they willing to do? Because the other person's not moving. They're not leaving. They're not looking around for another place to live. They're not looking for a better job. They're not doing anything. They're just sitting around day by day, taking the schedule as it comes. No change. So what is the karmic going to do? Spirit, what do you see? Are they going to take a move? Are they going to do something about this? Or are they going to sit around as well? We have death, bottom of the deck in the upright. tidy up your life so you can make space for someone and something better. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. There needs to be some assistance to move the karmic. If you're a witch, if you're watching this, if you can help move this situation for the karmic in any way, it's needed. This is saying there needs to be candles, crystal grids, crystals, spell work. There needs to be some kind of crafty casting to help push this, because the karmic is asking for help, and it's spiritual help. The karmic may go to a witch. The karmic may go to a seer, a tarot card reader, an astrologer, a healer, a guide, maybe even a therapist, a friend, perhaps. But they're going to need work. They're going to need help, because it takes a team to get them out of their situation. So I think the karmic needs a remedy. They need like a cord cutting spell done. They need a rejection spell done. They need a breakup spell done. They need to heal and be done with their karma. And they need assistance. So it says here, nestled deep in the forest, away from prying eyes, 3 witches team up to cast a prosperity spell. They easily could have done their own individual spells, and that would have been plenty powerful. But they knew that the combined energy of 3 witches is much more potent after all. After all, 3 is one of the most magical numbers there is. While it may be tempting to do everything on their own, they may need to work towards something with somebody else in a collaboration. It's important for them to open themselves up to new ideas that they wouldn't normally consider. If it were just up to them, it could very well end up being not as successful as all these people put together. So they need help. And I feel like the karmic's next step is they're going to get help, because they can't even release themselves. They want to. Remember, 2 swords. They're on the fence. They're back and forth. Maybe they're going to give it another year, but somewhere deep down, the karmic third party knows year after year after year, it's going to be the same, and it's not going to change. It's predictable. They know that they're wasting their time.
Mama,
Hi, baby.
I'm gonna go down there and wait for the alligator to come.
Okay, sweetheart. I'll be right there. Anyways, that's their next move. I think they're going to get help. This one, bottom of the deck overall, if they're anything like the witch in this card, they're going to be someone that just hangs around and collects this relationship after relationship, like cookie cutter work. And they collect pentacles year after year after year. It's the same, but it's predictable. It's kind of like someone collecting crystals, bottles, seashells, you name it. They might have so many memories, so many pictures, so many years under their belt that they hate to let it go. They hate to get rid of it. But it's time for them to clean and organize, literally and metaphorically. Say goodbye to this middleman, third party situation. This is a relationship that no longer serves them. And it's time for them to open themselves up to another amazing possibility that they didn't know they had room in their life for. So I think they're going to literally, I think the karmic is going to start packing, because something's going to happen in 5 to 10 weeks. More than likely 6 weeks, but something's going to happen, and I think they're going to move. It's time to move out, move on. So that's what I see the karmic third party doing. Now, what is the next action for you or this third party outsider? What is the next action? Please, Spirit, use these cards to reveal. In reverse again, we have the Four of Wands in reverse, a place to hang your witch hat. Family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. In reverse, interesting. Bottom of the deck is an upright. Six of Wands. You're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. But look at the support of friends. Supporting her in her new look, her new vibe. I really see that the third-party outsider is going to hang out more with family and friends that really care about them. And they're going to start taking care of themselves, their body, their clothes, their home, their job. Like, I just see them focused on themselves. And then what's going on with this Four of Wands? Let's take a look. This is the next action for you. So Four of Wands in the reverse says, you haven't experienced the concept of found family, which makes you sad. Just because you haven't found your family or your team yet doesn't mean you won't. Perhaps there are people in your life that you're overlooking. Make sure you're open to receiving their love. So for the third-party outsider, you may not get that rainbow at the end of the tunnel. You may not get the dad, the mom, the kids, the 2.5 kids, the dog, the picket fence. You may not get that. But you do get friends and family that support you and love you. You do get a family in a different way. And you're going to be cutting people off. You're going to be making new connections as well. And you're going to grow and evolve. And I just feel like this relationship that you're in, you're stepping away from and you mean it. You're like, I'm really going to separate from you. I'm really just not going to deal with you. I might have to talk to you for a kid or our kids. I may have to see you every now and then, but I'm not going to play your game. And I'm not going to keep giving you my energy. I'm going to focus on me. And if you want me and if I'm worth it, you know where to find me. And you know how you need to man up or woman up and step up and come get that. So Six of Wands. It says, I mean, you usually don't like being the center of attention, but I have to admit, it doesn't feel half bad right now. The witch says, gladly twirling to show off her new outfit to her witch friends, who absolutely shower her with compliments. Pulling this card means that you two are likely to about be given some recognition that you've been hoping for and dreaming about. Yay! If you think it's time to hide yourself away or act overly humble, then I beg you to think again. Everyone deserves to have their moment, and they don't usually happen very often. This is yours. So just once, give yourself permission to take up all that rightful space and shamelessly bask in all the praise. So I think you're going to be getting a lot of attention. I think this person, this middleman, is going to be showering you with love, attention, wanting to spend time with you, like pursuing you. And I think you might or might not. It's up to you. It's a choice, right? You may or may not dalliance in that. And it doesn't matter what you do. Just know that you deserve all the attention you're going to be getting from him. And you deserve all the attention you're going to be getting from your family and friends, because this is a glow-up season for the third-party outsider. This is a time where you're starting to feel better about yourself. You're going to be working on your body, your home, and things that are important to you, and relationships that are important. I just see a great, big, happy moment coming for the third-party outsider. And you know what? With the Justice card, it's well-deserved. Ace of Pentacles. You won. What an abundant opportunity. So, I think justice here, honestly, the third-party outsider got it the worst. Everyone here is suffering. Everyone's healing from a heartbreak. But this third-party person on the outside really just got the short end of the stick. They got it the worst. And it's time they get some kind of justice and some kind of recognition and a win and a reward of something, because they've been put through hell and high water. So that's what the future holds. All right. Whew, that was quite a reading. We're going to close with a couple oracles just to have some good energy leaving this reading. We'll do a spirit animal oracle, and we will do a message from your person and a fortune cookie. So these are available on my website if you guys are interested in purchasing these cards. jks1111.com. So first, let's get a message from your person. All right, well, we got two. He's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. And this is by Emily Braun. So you know this person more than they know themselves. Okay, you're more their own person than they are. They don't even know themselves. And this is a very twin flame card. The other one is You Had Me at Hello, Jerry Maguire, which in that movie there was a comeback. Jerry Maguire didn't know what he wanted. He pushed away his love. And then he had a aha moment and he came back. And he confessed his feelings to her. Next we have We Come to Love by finding a perfect person. I'm sorry. We come to love not by finding a perfect person, but by learning to see an imperfect person perfectly, by Sam Keen. So I love that. You're not perfect. He's not perfect. Your soulmate's like, listen, we're not perfect people. Our relationship is far from perfect. We keep learning. We keep seeing our karmic lessons. But I come to love you, not because you're perfect for me and we have a perfect relationship. I come to love you because you're very imperfect. You're damaged even. And I love you in who you really are, like in all your imperfection. I don't know. So there's this beautiful confession there that they love you. You don't have to look perfect. You don't have to be a 10. You don't have to be a 9. You don't have to be young. You don't have to have all that money. They love you for who you are. Imperfect. So you don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. That's a message from them. And then we're going to get a message from the spirit animals. Spirit, what do you have for them? Spirit animals, what advice do you have for the collective watching? All right, so we have a dolphin, which is play. Maybe it's time to get out to the beach. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence. Exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. So there doesn't need to be some huge divine plan. The spirit animals are very playful dolphins, and they're just like, you know what? Have fun in the moment. Today is here. Life is short. You don't know what tomorrow brings. Just go with how you feel. Go with the flow. Don't make some big planned out life. Just take it as it comes. Make those decisions daily. You might change how you feel tomorrow. So just go with the flow. So that's a message from the dolphin. Oh, we got one more. I guess that was a bonus I didn't know was there. The squirrel, always be prepared. What a controversy. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful, fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So I feel like there's some Libra balance here. Maybe you're Libra, but it's like have a nice, healthy dose of fun and a nice, healthy dose of planning, but take it as it comes. That's your message from the spirit animals. And last but not least, what is your fortune cookie for the day? Oh, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Relief. Something wonderful is about to happen to you. Yay! You're gonna ease some relief. I think you've been needing it. I think there's been a lot of tension around you. This is why you finally get that 6 of Wands. It's like something great in life is about to happen. Some kind of good news, a good feeling, a good experience, just something good. Anyways, that's a relief. So that's it. I love you guys. This is your third-party karmic reading. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the details. I hope this was your message. I hope it gave you clarity and understanding and peace and guidance. That's what we're here for. And please like my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to me. Watch more of my videos. Comment down there. I need the algorithm to like push me out there. As you can see from my views, they're not getting recommended as much as newer channels or more popular people that have a lot of comments. So I could really use those comments, that interaction from my viewers. The little bit of viewers I have, please get in the comments, get in the likes, just do that for me. I'd appreciate it. And if you're looking for a personal or private reading, please go to my website, jks1111.com. You can schedule with me there. Also, I'll be taking questions today. So if you're looking to ask me a question, I'm going to come live in about 5 minutes, and I'll give you 15 minutes, whoever's with me, to go ahead and just ask a question. It's just $28, and you could pay that through Cash App, or you could go on my website and hit the donation, and just there's a custom amount. Just donate $28 and you're going to be able to get your reading today for your question. So if you're looking for some answers today, super affordable, there you go. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you in about 5 minutes or less, probably right away. I'll probably just click off and start. But I am taking those questions. So whoever's first in my video, whoever I see in the chat, you are going to get a free one. So if you want to find me and get a free one, be the first to say, hey, Steph, hi, I'm with you in the live. And you're going to get a free reading. Free. No strings attached. The only way you're going to know when I'm live is if you hit the bell icon. So subscribe to YouTube, hit the bell icon, hit all notifications so you're not missing one. And come watch me. And if you're first, come get a reading. Come on. All right, guys. Well, I love you. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. I'll see you guys later.